MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Polar Bears. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Dwayne Teague gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Dino Villarreal, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
On the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Jordan Groshans, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 258 the average to begin play, 10 home runs and 41 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. McDaniel is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Trujillo.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rich Trujillo, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. The 2-1 home. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Off into the seats behind first. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Brett Beatty would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Brett Beatty. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Trujillo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That is it.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Into the box, Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average at 284 to begin play. 25 homers and 85 driven in. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Ramon Benitez, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws, I call it a sweeper. It's kind of it's a hybrid between a slider and a curveball. It's a big sweeping breaking ball. And if he has a good one, you'll see lots of swings and misses early on.
Stepping in, Ryan McDaniel, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Shortstop, number 0.
Stepping in now, Brock Barreto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 16 homers, and 49 runs batted in. 0-1, here it comes. Pitch inside, the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
And that misses, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Runner at second here with one man out. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Groshans trying to get there. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ricky Marchand.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Marchand. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
From the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike two. Two out here and a runner at second. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. He's set the payoff pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball four.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, George Edler. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Mac Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Patrick Blank.
So next to the plate for Texas, Patrick Blanks. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit on the ground to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Quentin Broadway. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
2-1 to count.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
The designated hitter, Tito.
At the plate, Sito Nakajima. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yeah.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
In now, Tom Wood.
the third baseman.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Wood, the former Baltimore Oriole, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The catcher.
Standing in, Colin Watney. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
No ball. One
You
strike.
rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Pitch popped up. Madrigal is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll go now to the top of the third. Syracuse is on top here, 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dino Villarreal. First delivery to him on the way. And that's taken for strike one.
Zero balls, one strike.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
To the plate now, Jordan Groshans, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home.
That's down. That's
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitter's counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
That's the ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
At the plate now, Rich Trujillo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
One ball,
And on
one
0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
2-2.
2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail this one 1-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the speed threat, Ryan McDaniel. Here comes the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brock Barreto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Barreto brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 46 home runs and 121 runs batted in. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, George Edler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Settling in now, Quentin Broadway. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Comes set, the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, he makes the stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Into the box now, Brett Beatty. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Marchand over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next for the Rangers, Luis Robert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Broadway is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Mac Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he misses again, ball 3.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Another full count pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Sito Nakajima.
Sito Nakajima.
First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Tom Wood, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Striding into the box, Tom Wood. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
No, that missed. 1-0.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Popped him up. Trujillo is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So striding forward now, Colin Watney comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped high in the air. Madrigal is under it. And that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Nick Madrigal. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Blanks. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Jason Glenn. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, ball.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Liner in there for a base hit.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Into the box now, Dino Villarreal, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Polar Bears are out in front 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan McDaniel. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
McDaniel.
Pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Brock Barreto. No balls and 1 strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout, or the guys laughing at you for hitting on that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
And the runner back easily. And another throw over. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at-bat.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jordan Groshans. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Jordan Groshans.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-2 full count. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in now, Rich Trujillo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He went down on strikes last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. One and two now.
1-2, count.
And the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
The third base.
Ready for another shot now, Brett Beatty. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
In now, Luis Robert, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Skied into straightaway right. McDaniel is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Ricky Marchand.
Ricky Marchand.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now at the plate, George Edler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Quentin Broadway waits on deck. The 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. B.J. Ponson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Quentin Broadway will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ponson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Sito Nakajima will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First things first, here's a throw over and the runner back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box, Tom Wood. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. High pop-up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Mac Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So striding in, Nick Madrigal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly onto first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Blanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Now here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order. It remains 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Colin Watney. Here's the first pitch to him. Here it comes. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Ryan McDaniel, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
No, ball.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2.
Full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
1 out, nobody on. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, number 0.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brock Barreto. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
He's set. Here it comes. Line softly to the right side. Foul. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runners on first with one down. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. A curveball hit right back at him. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Polar Bears lead it 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Jason Glenn.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now in the box, Dino Villarreal, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Jordan Groshans.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Sebastian Rosado comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Digging in now, Jordan Groshans. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
In now, Rich Trujillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's the ball.
2 outs here with a runner at third. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One and 0. Here it is. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0. Here it is. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Fastball well outside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. In there, 2-1. Count even at 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Watney goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Jeremy Pitts.
Leading off for Syracuse, the left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Marchand. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, George Edler.
George Edler.
Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
He's set, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He pulls this one into right. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Luis Brito comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position.
Luis Brito.
So now to the plate, Sito Nakajima, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit to short. He's right there. Not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Mac Sanchez.
The designated hitter, Mac Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Watney finds it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
At the plate now, Nick Madrigal. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The right fielder.
Striding in, Patrick Blanks. From the stretch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Jason Glenn, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-0, here it is. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the third baseman, Tom Wood. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Brito, a native Oregonian. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Brito has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately, and it's fouled away.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Ryan McDaniel, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, number 0.
To the plate now, Brock Barreto fouled off. In his career, Barreto brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a liner. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the winning run is across to score.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Polar Bears came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Sebastian Rosado gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.